What's up, guys? It's Gooba Gooba. Today, we're going to be watching the Natlan teaser. I am pretty sure we're going to get to see most of the different characters that we're going to get in version 5.0 through whenever it ends. I'm super excited. Everything I've seen about Natlan has been really exciting for me. You know, I'm Latin American myself. There is a lot of inspiration taken from Latin American culture. I know a lot of people are mad at all the white people in the game. But you know what? I do wish that there was more diversity in that sense, but we're going to see if maybe they can salvage it in a different way right now. Let's get into it.
Are we ready? Let's go! Attention, please! Kachina will now release the ball to
Firstly, she looks really cute. I love her outfit. Like it's so like vibrant and full. I really like looking at her, but she also like she's still white, but she looks a little bit darker at least than like in the other time we saw her at the live stream during that trailer. Which I think she looks great. Obviously, you know, if it's still not your suiting, I totally understand. I think the design though is awesome.
promote the upcoming tournament. Huh? Gotta get a photo to remember it. Hey, that's too close. Huh? Great.
Oh, she's cute too.
And
She a little mouse?
too far.
Is that a Pokeball? Is it a Pokeball? Oh, wait. We haven't seen her before. Who is this? Okay. I love pink. When characters like their color palette is just pink and purple, top tier for me. Immediate top tier. I love pink and purple. I love her eyes. They're very like vibrant and full. The sandals. I like the little headpiece. I'm a huge fan of this.
What the heck is that? Do I have
Yeah, she's really pretty.
more? Get out of here! Leave me alone!
Whoa, okay. Let's go back to the full body shot. She looks so pretty. Oh my god. See, I love it. They made an older woman. They made a cat woman without going full furry. You know, they gave every group of people a little something, right? I love the coat. It looks really cool. God, everything about her looks so like gorgeous. I love that she's sleeping in a tree. I love her hair. She kind of like has a very similar palette to like Ningguang. If Ningguang was like a 5-star character, because I hope this is a 5-star character. I think she looks great. Only thing is, it looks like she might be Geo. And gameplay wise, you know, apart from Navia, they have not been stellar. That said, maybe Natlan's gonna fix Geo finally. Gonna make it the best element in the game. She's so pretty. I love her golden nails and like her rings and stuff. Like those little things, I love. She's so pretty. Yeah, she's Geo. I'm confirmed. She's Geo. Damn it. Right, so it's like a turn. Oh, okay. She's the character thing. Yeah, she's the character that we saw in like the timeline that Genshin Impact gave us like a long time ago, like multiple years ago. I think I like her even more now than I did when I saw her in the preview for Natlan. Because I didn't notice the elf ears. I really like it. Like if characters are going to be like the kid-sized bodies, I love when they go like elf motif with them because it just feels more fitting. I love the skull right here. I love her outfit. I think the purple like helps bring it all together. Like the orange and the black is nice, but it would get like kind of boring and plain. And the purple just totally like tickles my little ADHD brain. I really like it. I think she looks really cool. No. We're gonna rewind. We have to see who that is. Okay, firstly, another elf. But she is so pretty. Holy shit, I love her hair. I like the hat, even if it looks a little conquistador-y. God, she kind of looks like if Rosaria and Clorinde had a kid who was just as hot as like they are. I think she's gorgeous. I love like the nails are like really sharp. I'm really curious on like the like what the species are. Like, are they just like elves, or is this like a certain kind? Because those are like, see, like to me they look unhuman like in terms of how sharp they are. God, she's so pretty.
The tournament.
It's your first Pokemon.
I wonder if she's watching.
God, I love tournament style stuff. Like in anime, when there's like a tournament, like it's a what the fuck was it called? Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. What is that called? Chivalry of a Failed Knight. That other one that was like the exact same thing. You know, it's really common. Like it's a fighting. They're in school and they learn how to fight. They're blazers or witches or whatever. And then there's like a big tournament, and you get. It's just like it's always like enjoyable fun, and I love that. I really like the idea of a tournament. Hold up. She's the Pyro Archon, right? Yeah, she has to be. Dude, she looks so pretty. I mean, okay, let's calm my brain down. She also looks hilarious because, like, leather in this climate, she's got to be sweating her ass off. And also, like, I'm sorry, she's so hot, but she doesn't like seem like she fits with everyone else. Like Natlan as a whole, their designs seem to be like a step away from the typical Genshin design, and then she seems like a second step away. Like she doesn't fit within Natlan, which doesn't fit as much within like what we already know as Genshin style. So which is crazy. Like she totally doesn't feel like, and it's supposed to be like based off somewhat off like indigenous cultures, right? I'm pretty sure that the indigenous cultures back then did not like show up in on a motorcycle in full leather, you know, because that's very much the vibe, especially with the sunglasses. That said, am I unhappy? No. I saw the concept art for her and I did not like it at all. Here she looks a lot more mature. Her hair is so pretty. And think about it, her hair is gonna glow. Like all the Archons, their hair glows. Her hair is gonna glow in a place. And it, like with fire, that just looks so much better. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Must pull. I mean, she's an Archon, but like even if she wasn't, must pull. I love her. The closer you get, the prettier she is. Also, I love like the eye design is a little bit different. It kind of reminds me because I'm pretty sure Natlan's like she's the Archon of War. She reminds me of like if you've read Percy Jackson, you know, like I know it's a niche book. Only I've read Percy Jackson, but like when in the first book when they describe Ares and it says it's like explosions are going off in his eyes and stuff, like this is kind of how I imagined it. Like if they made Ares as an anime character, this like those eyes are what I would imagine as them. I'm so hyped.
The tournament will soon.
She's so pretty. I can't get over it. I legitimately can't get over it. She is the most gorgeous character, potentially. You know, we're not gonna say anything about Raiden Shogun, Yamiko, Arlecchino. Like, there's gorgeous characters, but she's up there with them. She looks so pretty. I love it, and she looks serious, which is like a lot of like Hoyoverse games outside of Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact. A lot of the characters don't look as serious. She like just like maybe it's just her eyebrows, maybe it's just this expression, but she just looks not like angry, but just like mature and like she knows what she's doing, and I love that.
Begin, my dear friends. Take your positions. Embrace your competitive spirit and give your all.
I love this. I am so hyped right now.
Winners only. The champion will take all.
Ooh, full body shot of her. Okay, she looks really cool. Kind of like a cowboy though. Or I guess like this is a little bit more of a conquistador-esque design. The hat's really was throwing me off. She kind of looks like if Boot Hill was a hot redhead. And if Boot Hill had a three-way with Rosaria and Clorinde, or was a sperm donor, however you choose to see it. She looks so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. She's also cryo, which is not what I would have thought. Like on her hip here, there, you can see like the cryo vision. That's not what I would have expected with like the red hair, especially. I totally would have thought like Pyro or something like that. I guess also Rosaria's redhead with ice element. but I love this. Sorry, one more time. The designs as a whole, 10 out of 10. There hasn't been one character, not one character that like, I'm like, no, I'm going to skip them. This is not interesting to me. Every single one. Where am I going to get the money for this? I do not have a big YouTube channel, guys. Like, I need the money to afford these characters. So I guess we're going to be donating a lot of blood. God, so cool. I love the drums. No! It's Capitano, my man. The most handsome, imposing man in the entire game. Guys, Capitano is the coolest looking character. Like, I thought it was gonna be like Columbina. I really did. I thought that's who we were gonna get, which is the character that I am the second most hyped for. Because Capitano, Columbina for me. Those are my top two characters. So I was already excited. But Capitano looks so, firstly, just like being called the strongest human in Tevat, and like the mask where you can't see his face. He just looks like a knight. He looks, and he's big, imposing. I swear to God, if they give him those Ito ass like noodle arms, I need him to have the Alhaitham physique, right? With like the armor and stuff. What am I supposed to do? Where does the money come from for this? I'm going to have to get another job. Just for Natlan. I'm going to have to get another job just for Natlan. That's going to be such an embarrassing job interview. They'll be like, oh, why do you want to work at Publix? And I'll be like, well, you see, Genshin Impact's releasing a lot of really cool characters, and I can't save my money like a normal human being. And they're going to be like, okay, you fucking idiot. I guess we're going to put you at the deli counter. And because I need everyone. They're all great. I need them so much. God, I'm hyped for this. And he looks so... Firstly, Phoenix, interesting. I have some things to talk about in a second. But like, he doesn't have... In the Fatui, in the Winter's Night, in like Lazo, whatever. He wears the typical Fatui coat that's white with the feather thing up here, like the hood. But like here, it's black. It looks really similar. Is this going to be his in-game model? I really fucking hope so, because this looks cool. I love the all black with like the silver like linings for armor and stuff. Like, I'm sorry. Arguably two of the hottest people to ever be in Genshin Impact are on the screen right now together. What the fuck? Dude, I'm so hyped. He looks so good. He's so imposing. I honestly don't even want to see his face, because I think he's more imposing as this like faceless, just like knight of power.
Are you brave enough to compete?
Oh, is that going to be how he gets the Gnosis? Is that like the winner can get whatever they want, and he's like, okay, I entered the tournament and I'm going to fight, and if I win, I get your Gnosis. That would be cool. And a very like, at least it'd be different. It'd be a different way that they get the Gnosis. I'd be here for it. Hold up. I'm going to say something that's going to sound crazy. Way back when, I can't remember for what, there was a cutscene of Signora that has a very similar background. I am reaching here. I'm aware. I'm reaching. I think, especially because I've heard Natlan has something to do with resurrection, I think Signora's coming back. Maybe that's the two things Capitano's here for, right? He wins the tournament, and he gets both the Gnosis and he gets to revive Signora, which would be an interesting way of like, the Pyro Archon doesn't have to be on his side or agree with him to do those things for him. If he wins the tournament, maybe he can just demand them. Even if she disagrees, she has to do it. She's coming back. Signora's coming back. God, her hair looks amazing, as does the rest of her. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That's Signora. My crackhead theory is that ball of fire is Signora. I'm so confident, and I am so delusional. I think that's Signora in that ball of fire.
Time to burn again. Even the tiniest of sparks will not go unnoticed.
Time to burn again. Even the tiniest sparks will not go in there. Time to burn again. Like, stand back up. Like, you've died, and now you get a second chance. I think that's Senora. And again, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I think Senora comes back. I don't think Senora's going to be playable in 5.x, at 5. Whenever. I think she's coming back, though.
Did you catch everything?
Yes! It's Senora! They're taunting us. Okay, she's talking to the ball of fire like it's sentient. And she said, it's time to burn again. That's something you say to a person. Or, I guess maybe like a magical creature. Whatever. It's a person. It's Senora. It's not a person. It's Senora. And fire, like Senora, yeah, she's the hopefully the first cryo catalyst woman, 5-star. But also, she's also the Crimson Witch of Flames. And so, like, this just all makes so much sense. Because that looks like vision. That looks like someone waking up, right? This is a POV shot. It looks like someone is waking up and their vision is blurry as they're seeing the Archon there. I think it's Senora. Or maybe one of those is Senora and like the other 5 are all Tepe. But no, I really think it's Senora. I really do.
What our eyes see ought to be our fate. But now, close your eyes and feel.
No, okay. This is the most hype I've been in a long time about Senora, right? I'm hype about the Archon. I'm really hype about Senora, right? She's clearly talking to someone. Like, that just confirms she is talking to something alive, right? In a place that, assuming this is true, a land of resurrection, a place where resurrection is a theme, right? She talks to it. It switches to a POV. She talks to it, and we see like the eyelids. She says rest, and the eyelids start to close. We know that's alive, right? We know last time we saw Senora was in a casket, which doesn't make sense because her body burned up. Her body like disintegrated. And then we see Winter Knight and Lazo, and they're talking, and we see her coffin in the Tsaritsa's palace, frozen. Now, here's a couple things. Firstly, Piero says, in this war, not even a single pawn can be spared. And people might just be like, like her sacrifice was necessary. It could also be like, we're not done with you because we can't give up a single pawn. And then after that, why do they have a casket for a disintegrated body? Could it be out of respect? Yes. It could just easily be out of respect. But why is it all frozen? Like, there's like, yes, it works for it just to be a respectful, like, burial place thing. But it feels like too many coincidences of like, I think that they're keeping her like remains cryogenically preserved so the body doesn't decay, whatever's left doesn't decay, so that Capitano can go into Natlan, which is why they're sending one of their strongest people into Natlan to get both the Gnosis and to get them to revive Senora, because they can't spare a pawn. And Senora's the Crimson Witch of Flames, and this is the land of fire. We saw the Phoenix, when Capitano was introduced, we were like, the camera was coming in on the back of the Phoenix, and Phoenixes are signs of resurrection, which only adds to it. We know she's talking to someone. We know that person's probably been revived because they're in a ball of fire. She's a Pyro Archon, so it's probably her power reviving them. We have a means for which Senora to be revived because my brain is melting, because the tournament where it says winner takes all. A lot of times the tournament's like, you can ask for anything, right? Like, you have one wish, you have 2 wishes, or whatever. What if what they're there for specifically is to get the Gnosis and to revive Senora? I really, like, is it possible that I'm reaching? Yes. 100%. Yes, it's possible. That said, this has been the most hype and the most coincidences that would potentially line up that I've seen in like since she died. Like, I'm so hyped for this. I really do. I genuinely, at my core, I believe Senora's coming back. See if there's anything else.
For with our blood, we will forge our true fate.
No, yeah, okay. So that's it. Firstly, that was amazing. All the character designs look like 10 out of 10. I'm a huge fan of them. Obviously, like, I'm with you guys that want, like, not a full cast of white people with designs based around indigenous cultures. You know, like, yes, in Latin America, there are white people, but these are more indigenous focused than like, you know, just going to fucking Argentina. Um, but like, I really do. I like the designs. Regardless of that, I think in terms of just design, the clothes, all that stuff, they knocked it out of the park. Every single character in that is a character that I would like to pull. Like in other versions, other regions, I've had characters that like I've come around on, but like I was initially like, I don't know if I'm gonna pull them. I really want everyone. I think they all look great. I think the mount system looks really fun. I think Natlan looks very vibrant. Like everything about Natlan is like so exciting for me. The Archon looks amazing, and regardless, we have the even if every other character sucked, we've got the Pyro Archon, we've got Capitano, who I'm praying is playable, and in Natlan. So I'm super super excited. Senora, I really, really think Senora is coming home. I don't think she'll be playable, but I think they're going to reintroduce her now, and then she'll be playable when we get to like Shiznaya. I think she'll be the Shiznaya character, or maybe Columbina will. I don't care when. I don't care as long as we get to play her. I don't care. I really do think she's coming back. I think that like, especially too, because like we have the indication that the Archons are not the biggest fans of Celestia, right? Like, I think the big overall bad guy is Celestia, not the Fatui. The Fatui just have a different way of going at Celestia than like we, the Traveler, do. Kind of like in Star Rail, where the Stellaron Hunters are more like anti-heroes than like straight up just like villains. Like, we understand to a degree what they're trying to do. And we usually have like we've even teamed up to a degree with them, right? Like we've helped each other. They're more anti-heroes. Hoyoverse seems to be a fan of multiple factions, and I really, really think that this is going to be another step in the Archons being like, even so, either like Capitano gets to demand the revival of Senora after he wins the tournament, or it's going to be like the Pyro Archon is willing to help them because she, as the Archon of War, is willing to like aid the Fatui in their fight against Celestia in the future. And that like reviving a key piece for the Fatui is going to be helpful. I really think so. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching this far and listening to all my crackpot theories. Let me know if I'm crazy or if I'm completely sane and basehead and like all that stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.